Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Warm welcome to all of my lovers, followers, subscribers, friends, everybody who's been watching my videos since the beginning of my channel. Real grateful to all that who people are spending time with me. Guys, today I am in a gloom. I am desperate. I am worried. I feel pity. The topic what I have suggested or selected for today, you might have seen the thumbnail. You might have seen the title. So really disgusting situation that I would like to talk about today. The victim, Noor Muquddum. It's murder. Very first of all, being Muslim, I consider my duty to condole the family of Noor, in particular her parents, old, aged parents. Like the brutally, she was killed, she was murdered, and I consider that I don't have the words to explain. In this situation, I consider that this is the courage of Noor's parents. It is the courage of them, and I think bestowed on them from Almighty. What the situation they people are facing, nobody can imagine it. No imagination could be there. Guys, I understand. We Muslims, we believe in death 100%. That everyone who comes in this mortal world is supposed to go back. This is 100% belief. But death with these brutalities, with these atrocities, I don't have the words today. What should I say? I was finding out the dictionary that the most severe word I should get for this, the barbaristic, animalistic way she was killed. You might have been listening many videos, but I'll be giving you very different points today. Very first of all, I want to tell you that why I made this video late, because you've been listening for a long time about Noor Muquddum's case. Very frankly, what is the reason of this delay? Only the reason was that I was not coming to this point that what should I say? While I am talking about the Shazib, while I am talking about the Sahiwal incident, the murder in front of their smaller kids, murder with in front of their parents, in front of their children, parents were killed. Nobody spoke. We just praised you and cry, and after some time, everything was silent. I remember very well, Prime Minister, he was going on visit in some country, so he said that he would come back after one day and definitely he would give the maximum and brutal punishment to the culprits. What happened? Mother and father were killed in front of their three smaller kids. Round about their ages were 5, 6, 7, something like that. I spoke. Many people spoke, not just me. But what happened? Nothing. Then, Uzma Khan incident. I'll be giving you some analysis after that. Just please keep listening my video with a care. Uzma Khan and her sister, they were beaten brutally, that they were blooded, they were injured. Everybody spoke. in the end, nothing. Me Too spoke. Just in last 10 days, definitely before some days back, but I made my video on Usman's animalistic actions, case of Usman, where what he does, that he, on his flat, that a couple was there, so he started just beating them, making the videos, making them naked. And the girl was saying sorry, the boy was saying sorry, but he did not accept anything. And just after 10 days, you know what happened, that Noor Muquaddam's case. In my history, I consider this is the worst case I've ever seen. What I want to give the point, obviously you might have seen the viral video of dance of Noor's and Zahir, who is the murderer. That means both the families were in contact. They were in link, and definitely whatever the link the boy and girl were having, because of their family or their personal, or even their maybe going for the marriage, they were having the link. What happened that a person who just decided to kill her, and not just to kill her, with the barbaristic way that he decided to kill her. Whatever happened, you know, if this boy is saying that she was, you know, that this is the interpretation of Zahir, that he said that just because of her disloyalty, that he did all that. Even I tell you that if you love someone from the core of your heart, whatever the action is mostly done by your loved one, that you are going to tolerate, you are going to endure. Okay, a little bit you can be flared up, little bit you can be furious, but not on this extent that you are going to cut down. It's not killing, it's cutting. Just one day before of Eid al-Azha, what we are having the Eids of sacrifice. That the Noor's parents, they sacrificed her daughter in a bitter way, in an animalistic way. Really, it's a fact. While you are having some link with any female, okay, this is a natural thing. For God's sake, that I keep on saying that this thing also in my different videos, that this is a natural thing. That one gender definitely must be attracted to another. Okay. So that suddenly just you change your mind and just thought to kill her, and in this animalistic way, where we are living. And I want to address Mr. Zahir, that you are a man, you think yourself a man, who just can kill a soft and powerless woman, a girl. Girls are mostly, they are not having much power as relevant as compared to men. That just you can control her and you consider yourself you are a man. Really, I don't want to make this video, but definitely I want to participate from myself, that when I go in front of Almighty, that I should be able to say this in front of Almighty, that I also raised my voice against this barbaristic action. Only for this reason I am doing it. I don't have very much belief, very frankly. Maybe you might be disagreed with me. Maybe you might be furious with me as well. Maybe you are annoyed to me. That's what I'm saying, that Noor is not going to get justice. Because you know that I have spoken a lot about the justice. I said that justice delayed, justice denied. I said that even a powerful person is going to commit any sort of sense of must be hanging, must be given full punishment. All the videos are on my channel. But today, I am compelled, I am forced. I don't have any other option that what should I do? That because my past has been telling me that I have spoken about those incidents, but nothing did. One point I want to give you. I think nobody has given it to you. What was that? I talk about Shazib incident in Karachi, that he was murdered in front of her sister, and later on all the settlements were happened. Why settlement? Killers were powerful persons, the politicians, powerful politicians. The force and just had different contacts and just pressurized in a different way, or sometimes pressure could be made in an amicable way. Keep it in your mind. This also happens. This was settled. Then I talked about Sahiwal incident because police was involved in that. So who can raise hands against the police? Is there any person? No one. Parents are murdered. Just focus. Many people may not be aware about this incident. So just listen it very carefully. What? That 3 smaller kids, maybe 5 to 8 years old, their parents were brutally murdered in front. What happened on motorway incident? Okay, so nobody can raise hands against the powerful. Then Usman Khan, who was involved? Do you remember? Do you remember who was involved in Usman Khan's case? Even if anybody is not aware about that case, so just Google and search this Usman Khan incident in Lahore. While she was beaten and in her house, people entered. Who were the people who entered? The daughter of Mr. Malik Riaz from Bahria. The business tycoon of our country, the biggest personality of our country. Nobody can say anything to them. Then this incident. And always also that it's a fact that Noor Muquaddum's family is also mashallah strong, that she's daughter of ex-ambassador in different countries from Pakistan, but the opponent party is too much strong. I don't have exact information about the father, but I know about her mother, that she is from Adamji group, that it is also a big tycoon of our country in a business. So they people are very rich, and I don't know what is going to happen. But my duty is just to raise my voice. I am raising. I would be raising. Why? Because we don't have any example. The brutal murder in the past like this has happened. The slain Noor Muquaddum, really we pray for her. I condole her family. I pray for her, and I request the people who are going to watch my videos, please must pray for her. May Allah rest her peace. And I'm sure that she is going to rest in heavens. Why? Because the barbarism, what a bitter murder, what an animalistic action she had faced. Just we can read in the books, we can watch in the movies, we can just talk like we are talking this time, but we cannot face. Keep it in your mind. A person who is facing just knows, that person knows the pain of that situation, the damaging soul of that situation. Even I salute to the parents of Noor Muquaddum. How even they are living now, and even when they came to know, because when police called her father and he came to that place where she was murdered, and he witnessed and identified her daughter. So just consider that what could be the situation of that father. That a father who is going to observe the dead body of his daughter which is being cut down into different pieces, and then definitely must be watching the separate head, because her head was, she was beheaded, her head was cut down, fully cut down. And when her father went at that place and identified, for identification he had to go on the demand of police. What was the situation her father had to face at that time? Just please tell me. All of us are having daughters, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters. All of us are having. So just imagine it, what situation that father was facing at that time. When that father was observing the pieces, body in pieces. I don't want to discuss these things, but this is my compulsion that I have to, because maybe in this way, why I'm saying maybe this is going to happen, that our government should be active. Our justice system should be active. Our police should be active, which are to an extent, but this happens in the beginning, but in the end we are not going to have any logical result, no punishment. Why? Because I have given you that analysis, that in all these incidents, what I wanted to give you the point, that is that all the people are very, very powerful. That's why no result is being retrieved, no punishment is being given. So please, for God's sake, everybody who is speaking in this country, from social media, from electronic media, from print media, never be silent, please, till the punishment is to be made to that bloody Zahir Jafar. Make the maximum videos I would be making. Share on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. Till he gets punishment, till he should be hanged. The ultimately punishment for him. Not even a lesser. Not to listen what the link they were having. They were girlfriends or boyfriend, or they were going for the marriage or whatever. Just keep one thing in your mind, what he has confessed as well. Many people have seen that he murdered, he killed, he cut down that lady, that honorable woman, for me at least. So this is not the end. This is the beginning. I would keep it on, and I would request to all of my social media people who are making the vlogs, keep making until the hanging of that bloody. Whether he belongs to whatever the richest family, no matter, we are not going to accept it, because he is killed a humanity, he is killed human being, and in a barbaristic way, which is unavoidable, uncompromisable, and everybody should think. And for God's sake, this is my last sentence request to Mr. Prime Minister, PTI, Tehreek-e-Insaf. You haven't been able to give justice in incidents occurred before in your government. But for God's sake, just wake up now and give justice. And to all of my honorable courts and judges, please, that justice delayed, justice denied, if we want to protect our country. So we are with Noor Muquaddum's family. Sir, I am addressing her father. Sir, we are, at least and the people who are with Noor's family, please come in comments and say that if you are. So just spread this message, and I am with the family of Noor's, because they are the victims, they are the innocents. So I stand with innocents. Thank you very much. Long live Pakistan.